I wanna all night. Say it. I wanna all night. I wanna all night. Say it. I wanna all night.
Hello, stranger. It's been a minute since we last kicked it. And by the way, just got in town, and I won't let cumulus clouds all in the sky ruin my vibe. Usually I don't do this often, but since recruiting isn't an option, due to unusual rain and thunder, baby I wonder, would you just put your sweats on for me? Yeah. I got the plug, I made the call for me. I'm talking late night for you. Let me lay a great time on you. Don't hesitate, no, don't you? Just say you will. Come through and chill. Just say you will. Come through and chill.
I wanna all night. Say it. I wanna all night. I wanna all night. Say it. I wanna all night.
Hello, stranger. They've been waiting. Just as I recall that ass is still amazing. Playing back, saying baby, love it shit. You know I'm crazy. So go ahead and put a drink up. I'm so glad we got to link up. Yeah, it's taking that off of me. Yeah. I got the plug, I made the call for me. I'm talking late night for you. Let me lay a great time on you. Don't make me wait, no, don't you? Just say you will. Come through and chill. Just say you will. Come through and chill. Just say you will. Come through and chill. Just say you will. Come through and chill.
I wanna all night. Say it. I wanna all night. I wanna all night. Say it. I wanna all night.
Pick up the phone, show me it was real. Pick up the phone, show me it was real. Pick up the phone, show me it was real. Pick up the phone. Yeah.
Sorry, I was muted. Cookie, you want to say hi to the mofos? I don't think she trusts y'all, in my opinion. Cookie, tell the folks what we about to get up into today. So we about to get into some mess, you bitches. You gonna speak to him, Cookie, or not? Get out over there. Cookie, why you don't be want to get in your bed no more? Get in there. Go ahead. What's wrong with it? Be acting real funny. Child. Cookie said it's getting fall and she ain't gonna have limited time to get up there and watch people and stalk them people who was walking past. Hey y'all. How y'all doing today? We got a couple things on the agenda. We need to wrap this up today. Okay? I've been having no full days. Okay? No time to self. Whew. Okay, let me see what we got. We're going to do Melody Ebony article. And then we're going to do illegal field trips to court. Okay? And then we're going to get into them comments. Okay? We getting into them comments. Hey, everybody that's up in this mode. Hey to all the content creators. So far we got Britt's Block. Oh, hold on. Okay, I'm back. That's Cookie Daddy stalking me. How you Stoot? Do we got any other content creators up in this mode? I want to speak to everybody. Hey, everybody. Okay, I know I came a little early. Well, it's almost time for the time, but we about to get into it. We're gonna get into this article, and then we're gonna get into the mess. Okay. So let me share my screen. Okay, to show the queen. Let's see here. So y'all know that Mel was featured. See, this why I got so many wigs. Okay, this is why. Because they stalked me through every avenue, articles, all of that. Okay. So yes, and I love this olive green on Mel. Look at them damn earrings. Okay, so this article was printed by Delaney Dixon on August 25th, just 2 days ago. Okay, this is an article, Why Melody Cherie Left Love and Marriage Huntsville for Her Next Chapter, Ebony Exclusive. Make sure y'all hitting that like button, okay? Hit that like button on y'all way in, because after this is going to depend on the likes when we're going to get up into this mess, okay? So let's see here. Melody Cherie Rogers is saying goodbye to reality TV, but hello to a bigger purpose. From beauty brands to TV networks, here's how she's defining success on her own terms. And I don't know about y'all, but y'all know how I just seen like this article right here, like these ads up here. Up here for the hair stuff, wigs and stuff like that. I also always see Male 7th Avenue on these things like this too, pop up in the ads, in the articles and stuff like that I read online. So Mel is making waves. She kind of out here, y'all. She's out here. International. Okay? And that's on P. So let's get into this article. Whenever you walk away from the lion's den, why would you go back where the lions are? Damn, that looked like a direct quote. Y'all, that looked like a direct quote for Mel. We don't know why you shouldn't. You shouldn't. With that statement, it's pretty clear that a return to Love and Marriage Huntsville is not in Melody Cherie Rogers' future. She dropped a bomb in January when she revealed that she was leaving the franchise after 9 seasons. Yes, she helped launch the series. She launched the series. Yes, her presence has been greatly missed, but she's investing in something bigger. To protect my own emotional health, my own mental health, I don't allow myself to engage or be a part of a trauma that I'm still healing from. She told Ebony exclusively. I do not watch the series, neither do I. That is very much a triggering piece for me because of a lot of what I went through on that show. Dang. Let me see something before I put this. Here go a pen. Put some notes right here. Okay. Instead, Cherie is following her energy and joy where it truly matters. She's an entrepreneurial goddess who has not one, not two, but several successful businesses that keeps her booked and busy. She's also a social media darling with a hearty following. Yes, very hearty. Okay. Hey, Relly. And regularly shares her life, her business, and her love of nature. Not things of that nature, child. As a child, this is a quote. As a child, I've always done multiple things community-wise in school and every organization there was. 9 times out of 10, I was the president. Period. Okay. She said she was up in that bitch. Head batch in charge. She declared. Another quote. I did pageants. I played the keyboard for my church. I sang. I danced on the praise and worship team. I was not limited as a child to tap into all those areas in my life that I chose to explore. All right, Melody, unquote. Thanking her higher power for the foundation to pursue her gifts as a child, Cherie shared that, carried that passion and commitment into adulthood. She has great work ethic. Okay. She has great, like her property preservation, even with her teaching that class, like people might think that it's just going to shoot off and stuff like that. But no, you got to put the work in. Like she said from the beginning, she put blood, sweat, and tears into that shit. She worked that shit. And then all the stuff that moved on into the whole enterprises and all that stuff, Holt with the houses, building the custom homes. She said she didn't know nothing about all that stuff. She Googled all that stuff and learned how to do all that stuff and made that shit a multi-million-dollar business successful. Okay? I've been an entrepreneur since I was 25. That's 15 years of solely working for myself, sustaining and making it work. She invited Ebony along for the ride, literally. She was in transit from a meeting to pick up her 4 beautiful children, to share insight on what drives her business savvy mindset, from running her own TV network, leveling up her 7th Avenue franchises, and mastering TikTok. Here's how this Alabama gem gets business done. Melody Cherie. I actually grew up on 7th Avenue. That's where I learned as a young girl the importance of skincare, healthcare, and body care. I also suffer from rosacea. My great-grandmother actually gave me some natural things to help calm down the inflammatory patches on my body. I wanted to be able to help others who suffer from this certain skin condition. So I began to formulate products with a Black female chemist. We all know Abia. She's literally the 2% of the industry. Damn. And she's employed with this. And I'm quite sure Abia gets paid major money for being a chemist for Mel's products. And then again, it's going back into a Black female, Black-owned business, okay? Paying it forward and backwards, period. We have different products that are natural, vegan, and paraben-free. We all know that saying, okay? Formulated for us, by us, and made here in the USA. No tariffs, okay? Period. We started working on the line in 2017 and launched in 2022. The magic of 7th Avenue Beauty lies in its creators. Period. And it branches out into the 7th Avenue athleisure wear line. We become the one-stop shop and fashion destination for whatever your needs are, whether it's looking for the perfect fit to wear out with your girls, or like I'm doing right now, running and packing, picking up the kids. Also, we can't forget about her line with Jay Bolin. Okay? Those pieces, baby, I want to know when they're going to do another one. Okay? Jay Bolin, Mel, get us out here. What are some of the biggest challenges you face as an entrepreneur in beauty and fashion? Understanding and accepting the power to pivot. When you're an entrepreneur, you can't be stuck with just what you want it to look like or do. You have to be open and willing to pivot whenever you need to. And the time calls for it because we live in an ever evolving, ever changing world. That's a fact. What people like today, they may not like tomorrow. Okay. What people might pay for today, they might not pay for tomorrow. So you got to change with the tides. That's one thing that has allowed me to work for myself since I was 25. I've never been afraid of a pivot. I've never allowed fear to outweigh my faith, period. And you can't have both of them at the same time. Just like you can't worry and pray at the same time. Is there one specific pivot that you've done with these businesses recently? Absolutely. Absolutely, batch. It's like, no. I was recognized and was the face of my brand on TikTok for Black History Month. Congratulations. She was too. That was a big thing. I'll be honest with you. I was in no way interested in TikTok. She laughs. And now I've done millions in sales on TikTok. When I realized that TikTok Shop had grown so popular and was yielding sales, I had to get out of my own way and say, okay, girl, you can keep selling on your website like you do, but you have to an 83% return rate over there. They're still going to come shop there, but you got to tap into what's happening right now. Okay. That's a whole nother damn audience. Okay. That was the moment I did TikTok, and it wasn't easy, but I stuck with it and continued to learn, educate myself, and figure it out. And let me finish this before I say what I'm going to say. You know what else I did? I built a solid team around me with TikTok, with the TikTok experience, which helped me become successful. And that was a damn fact, because when she first started TikTok, she started with the 7th Avenue or something like that name. And then she used to come over there to get the people. She'd come over there with her, dropping her little tea and her little nuggets over there on TikTok. Okay. And she know that we as content creators were used to streaming her stuff. And she had to let us know, like, don't stream it while I'm live because I need the audience. So y'all can record it and play it after. But as far as streaming it while I'm live, please don't stream it while I'm live. And most of us respected that. Also, too, when they told her about, because they reach out to you about like branding out and stuff like that. So when they reached out to her about doing the TikTok shop and stuff like that, she had to have it, I guess, like in her name or something like that. So she was like, get over to my page. You do this. I'm going to have a giveaway, whatever. Sign up. If I get to 5,000, get to this 1,000, however many, I'm doing this. Always giving back. Always giving back. It's not just, showing that appreciation for our support. Okay. She's always done that. She's very good with that. So she would go over there to get the people. She would do exclusives over there, dropping tea. And we had our asses over there. Everybody making money. Okay. Everybody making money. And this is from her show that you guys know that her and Don Michelle produced together, Sharnita's World. They created and produced Sharnita's World. You've also launched your own television network. When I decided to go on reality television, my mind was already thinking, how do I use this to create something bigger? Now I've got my own production company, Tilted Crowns Production, and I'm the first reality TV personality to also own a network, Nubian TV. Understanding and realizing that other people have a dream to be on television and expand their platform and influence. I wanted to create ways that will allow me to do that, specifically for Black women, like Sharnita's World. We're done filming season 2. It's in editing right now. It will be dropping this fall. So we don't have long to wait for Sharnita's World. So we are going to have to run this up, y'all. And not to be off topic, but also OWN has that show Heart and Hustle Houston. And we need to get into that as well. Okay, that show good. I haven't seen the last episode. I'm behind on so many episodes, y'all. On like Love After Lockup. I haven't did my TikToks for that episode before last. I haven't even watched last week's episode, okay? What are we going to see next from you? I'm always creating and working. In terms of the Melody Cherie brand, I have new music that is dropping soon. Okay, so we're going to have to run that up. I have a fragrance coming out in the next 2 months and other innovative things that will continue to elevate us. Okay, fragrance. Okay. If it smells anything like her body oils and butters and scrubs, we're going to be in for a treat. I wonder, is Obia putting together the formula? Hope so. My mission is that when women walk out of the house, they feel beautiful and confident. They're thinking, I look like I know I look good today. I am just continuing to walk in my purpose. And there go her and the little faux nuggets and shit. All over with that little red bottoms on. Child. How do you make it all work for yourself? Listen. I tell people all the time that I don't believe in balance because I feel there's never an equal of anything. Me too. I believe in prioritizing. If my baby is sick today, forget business. I gotta go. That becomes my priority. If my babies are good, I may be grinding business-wise all day today while they're at school. I also make sure that my children understand what I'm doing and that they're a part of this process. She does. She had them down there working. Hey, Braylon, she has them down there working, okay? They are also learning this young business. They're learning business. They're learning work ethic and all of that. They be wanting to come down there to work. They don't be like, oh, mama. Well, we don't see it. When we see them, they be happy down there working. Yes, they help me pack orders. Yes, they help me come up with ideas. Yes, they talk about what they want to do as it pertains to the business. And remember, she was talking about her when she had renewed her builder's license. She was like, this license can be passed down to my kids and stuff like that. And remember, the kids were talking about doing business together, like them having their own business as far as like a building business. And Mel's like, y'all don't even get along. They was like, shit, we will for that money. They had already like divvied out what positions each person was going to play and everything in the business. And that was a couple years ago. You are excited for the next chapter as you announce your exit from Love and Marriage Huntsville. What's your perspective on your decision now? I am forever surprising me. Damn. That's a word. I continue to witness what it looks like to go when God says go. Okay, we all know that's her slogan. And the blessing that comes from that, a lot of times with the decisions I've made, I didn't know what the next step looked like. I didn't know what the future will hold or what it would yield. But in obedience, I understood the importance of trusting my own intuition and spiritual being. I knew that God wasn't going to fail me. Exiting from Love and Marriage Huntsville has proven once again, like it did when I left my 13-year marriage, that when God says go, you get the fuck on. I mean, you go. Sorry. People have said you were the heartbeat of Love and Marriage Huntsville and your presence is greatly missed. Now, mind y'all, this is Ebony Magazine, okay? Ebony Magazine mailed up in this mall. I'm humbled that people actually love me and love what I bring to the table enough to even miss it. I'm not surprised, only because I know all that I put into it. You saw a television show that started airing in 2019, which we started filming in 2018. But what you didn't see was that 3 years before that, I was being persistent and constantly reaching out to a producer to get a show in Huntsville, Alabama. 3 whole years of work before we even started filming. So when Carlos bitch ass try to take credit for her work, he's a piece of shit. Whenever you put your all into something and give it your best, whether you're there or not, your presence is going to be felt. I'm excited to take my fans along on my journey of next. Okay? Because that show is the X. Okay? Speaking of next, there was a rumor out there that you were dating Hill Harper. What's tea, batch? No, never been romantically involved. We are great friends and have discussed some business things together. I booked him for a Mimosas with Melody event and donated to his campaign as he was running for office. But no, Hill Harper and I are not romantically romantic couple, not a romantic couple. Hill's interested in some other things, y'all. Okay, child. It's like, no. You turn 40 in November, batch. Any big birthday plans? I don't have one birthday plan whatsoever. Somebody else asked me that recently. What are you doing for your 40th? You know what? I am one of those people who love to plan and celebrate other people's big days. I don't make mine big. Aww. I wish it was a way for Mama Van and Dawn them to plan her like a surprise party, something big, and then like have it with like the Melometors and stuff like that. But it would get back. They couldn't do it as a surprise because she would know. Nobody would know. She would know. So that would be nice if she had the thing for her birthday. Okay. We're going to have to tell your friends to plan a fun surprise. Oh, I didn't even read this, y'all. To plan a fun surprise for you and you just show up. I know. Oh gosh. How do you define rest and renewal? I just had a massage last night. I love reconnecting with nature. I stayed in a tree house in the very rural area for 2 days. Ooh. There was nothing much there but woods, but just being there, being able to have that serene time, peace and quietness and calmness was super important for me. I make sure to prioritize moments like that regularly. I believe in self-care. Okay, looks like that was the end of the article. That was a good article, good little piece of whatnot. Okay, so we can be expecting a new song from Mel, a fragrance. It's probably going to be a higher end that she probably is going to have in some higher end stores. And also Sharnita's World is coming out in this fall. They're doing the edits right now. So we have some things coming up in Mel. So all this other stuff, but I do still think that Mel should get her own TV show. And I think she should maybe even work on it on her own. Who knows? Who knows? Okay. So now I want to talk about the mess. Let's get into the mess. Y'all hitting the like button. Y'all hit the like button. Y'all hit the like button. Hit that like button, y'all. Okay, don't be playing with me on the like button. Uppity, you up in this mall? You getting on them? You getting on them ups? Okay, y'all can hit the like button. Hit the like button because we about to get into the Okay. So, y'all know that it's been told that we supposed to be going to jail, as particularly me, supposed to be worrying about going to jail because I'm supposed to have formed some type of illegal field trip to the courthouse. Is that illegal? Hey, Nessa girl, is that illegal? Is it illegal to go to the courthouse? Even though I didn't plan no fucking field trip, but who knows? Whatever you call it. You say tomato, we say tomato. So, but is that illegal to even go to the courthouse? Even to plan a field trip? What's an illegal field trip to the courthouse? Let's see if Google know what the hell this is. Okay, let's see. Let me look up this. What is an illegal field trip to a courthouse? An illegal field trip to a courthouse is not a formal legal category, but rather a descriptive for a trip that violates legal or school policy requirements. Such violations often compromise student safety and expose the school to liability. So Google said there's no such thing. Let me see if let me see. Can you bring cell phones in Madison County Courthouse in Alabama? Yes. Yes, you can generally bring cell phones into the Madison County Courthouse in Alabama, but they must be turned off or silenced within the courtroom, and cannot be used for recording or photography without permission from the judge. Prohibited items include weapons, cameras, and other recording devices must be left at home or stored off-site. But again, this person said that this phones or cameras or whatever that was in, that Maurice and this whoever this person was that she said was in the courtroom recording had a photo shoot. They said it was me. The person had on these glasses. Shut up when Tay talk, you blind fat bitch. And they said that the person had a high curly bun and looked like Lassie. Fits the description. So they said the judge seen this person in the courtroom, so we can assume that they maybe had the judge's approval. Yeah. So let's show that, Carol Merrill. Let's see what that's looking like, because I'm just saying that some people were in the courthouse with cameras and taking pictures and shit like that. Let's see. Can I rotate this? Let me see. Yep, there we go.
Yeah. So we're on our way to Karen Hall courtroom, second floor. Did I see y'all? Wait, today is actually Karen Hall courtroom, second floor.
See there, she's even showing where the judge's courtroom is. She said the judge's name. I just said the name on here. She said the name while she's actually in the courthouse. She's showing the name, the person's name on her video as well. Judge Karen Hall heard my case. Donate for travel fee food, hotel, thanks, even though she has family and a home in Huntsville still. Cash app, docket number.
And I would meet my lawyer. Do they work? Yeah, they should. It should be coming. It's good. Yeah, it's been a while, ain't it? Here it comes. It's coming down. Probably just busy today. This one right here stuck. I ain't getting it now. You guys were scared to get in the elevator. That one been stuck on the 3rd floor. Yeah. Oh boy, I don't know where no stairs at.
Miss Gloria Lacey, thank you for pointing that out. Hi, Curly Bun, you say. What is it like? Wait a minute, why it stop sharing? Let me go back. I don't know why I stopped sharing, but let me put this up here first before I put it back up here. Fair use. Fair use. Let me go back to it. I don't know how I made a mistake and stopped it. Okay.
$18.98. She has been a circuit judge.
See here, she's giving the judge stats. Here's the judge stats. Judge Karen Hall was first elected to the district court in 95. She has been a circuit judge since February 2005. In January 2010, she was elected by her peers to serve as presiding judge of this circuit court. Under her leadership, working with other elected officials, attorneys, and citizens, the Juvenile Justice Center was established and opened. The Madison County Law Library was modernized and renovated.
February 05 and in January 2010, she was elected.
Is this her picture over here? Picture over here as well?
By her peers to serve as presiding judge of this circuit under the leadership, working with other Oh boy, I don't know where no stairs at. 1998. She has been a circuit judge since February 05. And in January 2010, she was elected by her peers to serve as presiding judge of. This is
Judge picture, all that.
And she was over.
But anything we do is illegal and we're going to jail. So should we expect to see BT in fucking jail as well? I digress. Now, now let's get into the shits, okay? Because, again, y'all see the thumbnail. Mofos want to call you liars and all this type of shit. But she doubles down in this video within the comment section. So you guys ask, I oblige. Okay, fair use. We are going to look into the comment section today. Okay, so let me blow this up. Not that big. So we can see the comments. Okay, so let me press play.
To be said.
I find it rather ridiculous how one can go to the page of someone that they don't like just to say negative shit. I feel like that's a form of mental illness when people feel a need to do that. If you don't like someone.
The date of the video was July 6th, 2022. Y'all gonna be surprised who up in these comments.
Why would you go to that page and say anything to them? I just don't understand that. There are several people that I don't like, but you won't catch me on that page saying negative shit. I come to my own space to say whatever it is I feel I need to say. But, you know, I know I'm not everybody.
This person said, Tisha gives as much as she gets. I've never liked her since the first season. She's not innocent, and neither is Melody. So don't call Melody a liar and drag her for someone like Tisha.
I know I'm not everybody.
Well, Team Melody all day, and if you come for my kid, no matter who you are, you're going to get it from me. Well, why this? And I think this is the Gemini girl that be on her page over there. It's strange that she feel this way here on this video when she's talking about male kids, but yet, oh, did I click it off again? But yet, when this person is talking about Empress kid, everybody sit over there like it's nothing wrong with it. They act like it's nothing wrong with it.
This video is in reference.
Let the record show Wanda says she will blow up pictures of the baby and alleged father, bring them to the reunion so the audience could decide.
To Tisha from Love and Marriage.
PK Joe, Kimmy knows she sent that screenshot. She throws a rock and hides her hands. A bone collector.
Huntsville. As I've stated before, I've watched all of the episodes, okay?
PK Joe again. Also again, PK Joe be over around there. Hey, black women are in the building. So PK Joe says Wanda was talking about Shiga Mama. She even said she had a picture of him and she was going to do a side by side. Wanda is trash and she always goes too far. Oh, Wanda can be tagged too, in my opinion.
From season 1 to now, and I have yet to see anything.
So True T says
anything that Tisha has said or done.
Even if she was talking about Sugar Mama, and she wasn't, Martell is the one who said he might not have been the daddy.
And that warrants the amount of hate that.
Let me go back because I want to see the other comment.
Warrants the amount of hate that she gets online. People literally bully her for one thing or another. I've stated before, I've watched all of the episodes, okay? From season 1 to now, and I have yet to see anything that Tisha has.
This person said, let's not forget how Wanda was talking about the whole children's hair compared it to her grandkids' hair. I don't have a dog in the fight, but if we are going to, I didn't open up the rest of that, I guess.
Said or done that warrants the amount of hate that she gets online.
Being on reality TV is not a good thing. You better have tough skin and a clean record. Wanda did talk about Mel's kid, point blank, period.
Literally bully her for one thing or another.
When people become public figures, they can get attacked.
Bully her for not leaving her husband. Bully her for what her grown-ass mama decided to get online and say.
True T says, just because someone becomes a public figure doesn't mean they deserve to be attacked. PK Joe says to Carolyn Mentor, 100% fact, sis. Carolyn Mentor said, I'm with you. Both of these witches who stole the shoes that come out the box.
Bully her because they say she act like she got the perfect marriage. Bully her because she called Mel out on her bullshit. And bully her because Mel...
Robin Davis said, what's good for the goose is good for the gander. Just like Letitia did on Carlos King on the nightcap about Mel and her mom. Bingo! Bingo! Tisha also talked about Mama Van on Carlos King too.
I like her. If she feels like Mel tried to destroy her marriage by constantly saying that Marceau is cheating without ever showing proof, that's her right. And she has... But anyway, people was up under Tisha comments on Carlos' page saying that, you know, she and her mama were trash and from the other side of the tracks, and how she should have said something to her mama about talking about people's kids. The shit was just so stupid to me, and so were the people that were saying it. Like, you know, their father was in her. She want to do and say regardless of what Tisha says. And I have yet to see anything that Tisha has said or done that warrants the amount of hate that she gets online. People literally bully her for one thing or another. Bully her for not leaving her husband. Bully her for what her grown-ass mama decided to get online and say. Bully her because they say she act like she got the perfect marriage. Bully her because she called Mel out on her bullshit. And bully her because Mel don't like her. If she feels like Mel tried to destroy her marriage by constantly saying that Marceau is cheating without ever showing proof, that's her right. And she has every right to feel.
She didn't say that till after Mel mentioned her dad. Dang. Let me see if I can go back a little bit.
That's her right. And she has every...
Carlos and the whole cast got a lot to do with all this social media mess. They thought it was cute, loved all the social media hype. Now it's ridiculous.
Saying that Marceau is cheating without ever showing proof, that's her right. And she...
I want to see this comment. Okay. You all can be mad with Mel because of her fans. You all can't be mad at Mel because of her fans. Her fans go hard for her, 10 toes down. It's not her fault. She has that factor. Oh,
damn. And she has every right to feel that.
True T says she didn't say that till after Mel mentioned her dad. Nice try though. Oh, this must have been when the person said, when Robin Davis said that Tisha was talking about Mel and her mama on the thing. Again, she didn't say nothing about her daddy negatively. She just said the daddy was in her motherfucking DMs.
It's not her fault that some people like to play here no.
And so this person, Doreen Hill, says you are absolutely right. That's why Wanda said that Sugar Mama was not Martell's child. She said that on Scotty by Nature. Then Letitia went on. She didn't say that on Scotty.
Evil see no evil when it comes to Mel's bullshit. If she don't want...
Robin Davis said there's a difference. They don't gain. They've been gaining up on Mel way before we see what they want us to see, and not everything. I'm sorry. And this Doreen person said, either way, it was nasty and low down. I'm Team Melody all the way. No, nice try. Whenever
based off of rumors that generate about her husband damn near every other... see no evil when it comes to Mel's bullshit. if she don't want to leave her husband based off of rumors that generate.
But there is a difference between ganging up on Mel way before we see what they want us to see and not everything. I'm sorry, when you talk about my mama is on, I am Wanda's age and my kids, that cannot stand up for themselves, and my mama is off limits. That's whether you like Mel or not. My mama and my kids are not for play, period. Letitia own mama and family said the same thing Mel said about her husband. Nothing new. The only one who can message up a marriage is, it must be a mess up, a marriage is Letitia and her manipulating hubby. As long as they like it, everyone else doesn't matter.
Her husband damn near every.
I called all of them out for the shade they throw.
The other day, rumors that
either way, it was messy and low down.
No one has ever been able to prove to be.
No, nice try. When Mel mentioned that he was in her DMs, Wanda lost it.
True, she don't have to, and I wouldn't either. And when it comes to Wanda is a grown-ass woman. Wanda is going to do
8 criminal arrest records, aka Letitia Scott. This probably anonymous. I think this is anonymous. Diva SLM. This is anonymous right here, y'all. 8 criminal arrest records, aka Letitia Scott. You mean, child, her and her twin Wanda played a dangerous game attacking Mel and her children. I am wondering how she
say whatever it is she want to do and
how she became an AKA.
Regardless of what Tisha says to her.
True T says
people literally went
Tisha arrest records, if she really has any, has absolutely nothing to do with the show or anything else, especially if they from almost 20 years ago. Everybody has a past. It's about who she is now, a successful and educated Black woman with a husband, and that's why people mad. When they can't handle who you are. Oh, I'm not scaring the screen. Sorry, y'all. I don't know how I keep hitting the thing to unshare my screen. I'm sorry. 1 second. And I got to do it like this so I can blow it up, because if I put it in a file, I can't blow it up. I'm sorry, y'all. Okay, I'm going to hide that so that I won't keep hitting it. So let me go back a pinch because I want y'all to show this is anonymous right here. This right here, this Diva SLM1, this is anonymous.
Whatever it is she want to do and say, regardless of what Tisha says to her. People literally went to car.
So she said that Tisha had you call her 8 criminal arrest records. You mean Letitia? She said Tisha's arrest records, if she really has any, has absolutely nothing to do with the show or anything else, especially if they are from almost 20 years ago. Everybody has a past. It's about who she is now, a successful and educated Black woman with a husband, and that's why people mad. When they can't handle who you are today, they bring up your past. Do we know somebody else? Said person that's on the screen, that's on circumventing channels? Don't they do this too? Bring up people's past and shit? I'm just asking for a friend. And ain't this why BT got her ass in motherfucking court for saying that person was was Maurice and it wasn't? Bringing up his criminal arrest? That apparently wasn't him, because he was able to get a damn bar license, because that damn arrest record was recent. But I digress.
Carlos King's page a couple of days ago and attacked Tisha, calling her and her
trash, saying how she's from the other side of the tracks, saying all kind of disrespectful, crazy ass.
Also, too, in that post that Empress shared, when Empress shared that post, then she say, even in this video, she said that Tisha, then one of Tisha arrest records showed that she beat somebody ass, and that she should have beat Mel ass. In this video right here, she gonna come up and say it. But in the video with Empress, when she was talking, when Empress pulled up the receipt on when she threatened to drag Wanda grandkids, I thought she said something about Tisha being a criminal in there. Oh, wait a minute. Let me read this. Hey, as show enough, Miss Wanda, do you recognize this miserable ass couple? I knew that you would. So now that I have your attention, please realize that you had ample opportunity to sit down and be quiet. But since you want to keep up the bullshit, like the feds ain't about to be on your ass soon. Here she go back then, threatening motherfuckers with the feds. Wanda ain't been locked up yet. The crime is who the fuck educated this bitch. That's the motherfucking crime. That's where the feds need to come knocking. Shit. And just take the F off and just have an ED for education. That's who need to come knocking. For saying you know where I live. Oh, she said, but since you want to keep up the bullshit, like the feds ain't about to be on your ass soon for saying you know where I live and got somebody watching me. I got something else for your ass. If you keep messing with Miss Black Titanic, I will go out of my way to bring your daughter the receipts that she asked for. And once I clamp down on my efforts to get those receipts, I will not stop. She ain't lying about that shit, bitch. Until I have something that proves what she knows has taken place. But in this video, she caping it's Mel. It's Mel. How did this shit come off of it? So y'all, this is something with StreamYard. This is something with StreamYard that keep taking my screen off. It got to be something with StreamYard. She says, I will not stop until I have something that proves what she knows has taken place. Play with me if you want to, but won't recommend it. But I won't recommend it. My plate is full. But if you don't leave Miss Black Titanic alone, I will make this my priority. Now you keep it up. You backwoods, no food truck having, even though you got husband and a boyfriend, ignorant, messy. Damn, I ain't got the rest of it. And then she said, at show enough, Miss Wanda, I am aware of the lies that you have put out about me. And I'm also aware of additional lies that you intend to put out about me out there tonight on your live. So I just want you to be aware of the fact that this is not going to end well for you. I'm lining motherfuckers up and slapping the shit out of them with lawsuits all 2024. This was last year. Oh, this was last year when Wanda started saying that she was Black Titanic's daughter. And this 2025, almost the end of it, last quarter, and still we have not one lawsuit. And you will not be exempt. And speak with your girl Marcella. I heard you speaking on me as well. I will not tolerate anybody getting onto social media or anywhere else lying on me. Y'all want to know who I am so bad, and I'm tired. I'm trying not to flex, but when those process servers come to serve y'all those summons, y'all gonna know exactly who I am. It's gonna be public record. And after y'all find out who I am, then what? What exactly is y'all end goal? I'm still gonna be that bitch. And y'all still gonna be clowns. See right now, y'all out here lying about my identity. So just be ready to back that shit up in court. I guarantee y'all I am not playing. Hashtag Wanda More Leaf. Put Wanda whole name out here. Hashtag Love and Marriage Huntsville. Hashtag liars. Hashtag criminals. But again, in this video, Tisha and Marcel's marriage is perfect. But in this message, when Wanda said she was Black Titanic's daughter, she said that she was gonna hit out what came. And y'all, if y'all remember that live, that's the live that what's her name? That's the live that Wanda came on, and then they messaged her and told her that her sister had passed, or called her and told her that her sister had passed, and that was like the start of all of the passing of people in their family last year. And that was the live that she said she was gonna dog Mel and True T out. And that's when also too, when she was in that car ride, and she said that when she said that True T was Black Titanic's daughter, her family member, and all that shit. And she also said that she knew the head Melometor was in Georgia, and that she was watching them. And then True T just came out talking shit about, I know you was talking about me. Again, when did you become the head Melometor? In 2024? It seems like. So she went through all of that, and she said, because Wanda said the person lived in Georgia, Atlanta. But on the GoFundMe, it say she live in California. But when she always talking about what time she gonna go live, she always say Central Standard Time. So we don't know what's going on, what's what, it was who's who. All we know is that lawsuits have been being threatened, and we still ain't seen not one. Okay. Thank you, Miss Bridget J, for the $5 super chat. Oh no, not again. What more is left to say? That hasn't been said. My question: are TT's Flying Monkey losers registered to vote? I digress. Period. That was old. That was old, Miss Bridget J. But let me give you the money song. Okay.
Check money. All I really wanna see is money. I don't really need a D, I need the money. All a bad bitch need is the.
Okay, now let me take this off the screen so I can get back to the messages. Okay, let's get back to the messages. Okay. So now she's saying the criminal arrest records don't matter. And bringing up people's past when people can't handle who you are. So it looked like she couldn't handle what Wanda was saying about her and BT. So she brought up Wanda and Tisha's past.
Shit. You know, you got grown-ass people out here on the internet acting like the Nicki Minaj and Beyonce fans. And those crazy motherfuckers have actually gotten online and threatened bodily harm to people.
So this person says, well, if Wanda acts like a rational, grown-up person, nobody will have an issue with her. Insult Mel all you want, but don't add the kids into it. Tisha's father was in her DMs, is a fact. Saying Mel's child isn't hers is speculations and not a fact. If you call for smoke, be ready to get all the smoke.
Beyonce fans. And those crazy motherfuckers have actually gotten online and threatened bodily harm to people who have spoken.
She said, just because Mel said it doesn't make it a fact. What DM message have you seen with your own eyes? And even if it was true, she didn't have to broadcast it. He didn't have to be in her fucking DMs either. Like I said, her baby daddy is the one who said that the baby wasn't his. So that's where her issue should be.
Out against their favorite person. Just complete insanity. And I feel...
Who is this? Not old Wente talk.
Like some of Mel's fans are the same way. I wouldn't be surprised if...
I said, but what Mel said was in response to Carlos asking her what she thought about what Wanda had to say about her online. And Wanda confirmed that her baby daddy said he was in her DMs. And I agree 100% that Martell started that shit about the paternity. And I believe Wanda had his okay to say those things. And I still believe that to this day. When Wanda was saying that stuff, I believe she had the okay from Martell until Melody asked Martell, did he want to go on that Dustin trip? Then he was all bets off with them, but he had already put the batteries in their back. That's why they was all mad at him, because he had switched back up and went back to Melody. And that Madani shit, all of that shit shows the motherfuckers that Mel could have his ass and make him do a lot of shit that she wanted him to do. She could pull his fucking strings because he was willing to do anything to get back with her. He just wasn't willing to do anything to keep her. Okay? But this is why they were mad, in my opinion, at Madani, because Martell had switched up and he had them doing all this shit. And then here he is dogging the fuck out of Mel to them, but here he go back with her. You are not with her, but back all kissing her ass and shit, trying to get back together. When he seen that it wasn't gonna work, that's when he attacked again.
They started sending death threats to Tisha. It's just fucking ridiculous to me.
Wanda confirmed her baby daddy was in Mel's DM. There are also screenshots of this man sending her messages. Martell's questions.
Carlos King had made a post promoting his.
Martell questioned the paternity of the aborted child, not the kids they have. Simple comprehension. Y'all reaching, and I hope it's worth it.
Our most recent episode of the Nightcap.
Martell said a whole lot of mess and lies because he was hurt. Mel divorced his behind, which he thought she would never do.
I'm showing this was a couple.
Wanda said she asked him, and it was true. He was in Mel's DM. And just because Martell said it doesn't make it right for Wanda to speak on it. And that's what I said.
Days ago, okay? And he had posted a picture of Wanda.
Wanda lost her damn mind when she found out that he was in her DMs, period. There are a lot of Melody haters.
And Marceau, because they were going to be the guest for the night, okay? And Tisha got up under his post and said, my two faves. Absolutely nothing wrong with that, because that was her husband and that was...
We love Mel and go hard for her.
Her mom. Some folks may not like them.
What's crazy is that Martell said it. Wanda said it too. And that wasn't what Martell was talking about initially.
But she loved them just as other people love their moms and their husbands, okay? People couldn't wait to get up under Tisha's post and say some negative shit. They were literally definition of a bitch that was from the other side of the tracks. And I know that Tisha got it in her definition of a bitch that was from the other side of the tracks. The true
Melody is messy.
Definition of a bitch that was from the other side of the tracks. And I know that Tisha got it in her. Didn't those police records say that she went to jail for beating somebody's ass?
But I want to read that comment. Your commentary is on point. I have a cousin like Mel. She does and says real nasty, slick shit, then hide her hands and play victim. Those type of people are the worst.
Definition of a bitch that was from the other side of the tracks.
Here go the comment. Thank you. Tisha does the same thing. She is no angel.
Facts.
And so are Tisha, Wanda, and Kimmy. Oh, and don't forget Marceau, Martell, Destiny, and Maurice. They are all messy.
That would have been the day that she could have displayed the true definition of a bitch that was from the other side of the tracks.
Thank you, because a lot of these LMH fans let Mel get away with murder. And when Tisha is right about how Mel isn't a good person, they still go way too hard on Tisha. She can be extra at.
And I know that Tisha got it in her. Didn't know.
I think she was saying she can go and be extra at times. Well, she said thank you.
These records say that she went to jail for beating somebody's ass. Plus, you can't live in the projects and not know.
Yes, cyber bullies. Mel got people brainwashed and blinded about who she really is. Like Letitia, she ain't perfect, but at least she
gotta fight.
I know she ain't saying she apologizes when she wrong. Who, Tisha? Bitch, when she apologize?
But anyway.
Absolutely. She says absolutely. She said absolutely. Somebody said Mel got people, question mark, question mark, question mark. Girl, people are doing what they want.
People was up under Tisha comments on Carlos' page saying that, you know, she and her mama were trash and from the other side of the tracks, and how she should have said something to her mama about talking about people's kids. The shit was just so stupid to me, and so were the people that was saying it. Like, you know, they was up in the comments saying all kinds of crazy ass shit. Like, oh, go take care of your husband's outside alleged kids. And I'm like, dumbass, how's she gonna take care of them if they alleged? How about you go find the outside kids and bring them back to her so she can help take care of them, bitch, and not some random ass 21 or 22-year-old that y'all asses done found off of somebody's IG page with y'all goofy asses. And when you bring those kids to her, the outside kids to her, have paternity test results as well. Because some people seem to think that just because they say that Marceau is the father, that makes it so, when it doesn't. Just ask Mari. And the ones who keep saying that Tisha's from the other side of the tracks, Tisha may be from the projects, but look at where she is now. People calling her dumb, and she's sitting there with several degrees. While the ones in her comments being disrespectful probably barely got a high school diploma. She getting ready to build an entire community in honor of her grandmother. It's like, what the fuck are they doing?
What entire community in honor of her grandma? When did she say that? Because I know she's not talking about Scott Manor, because Scott Manor is for Maurice them and Marceau them. Scott legacy, not no damn Mo legacy. See how she was caping for Tisha? See And this is another reason. And when Wanda said she was going to go live that night and drag their asses, she only drugged Mel. She came out talking shit about Melody. She didn't say nothing about True T. Why? Because I believe they told her ass to back the fuck off. Because she was going to infiltrate the Melometors for them. Back your ass off. She's in good with the Melometors. We about to get their money. We're getting their money. That was last year. After the GoFundMe and all that. And I think Wanda, they don't let Wanda in on all the stuff because I think Wanda was pissed that she used to be a supporter of theirs and then she switched up. They ain't tell Wanda what their plan was for her to get a hold of the Melometors so she can do a lot of their stuff with their money. Yes, Punkin. It is a lot of fucking dumb people with degrees. Tisha is one of them. I mean, you got to look at it now. Why are you now all of a sudden reviewing the show? But when Mel was on the show, y'all was boycotting it. Now you reviewing it? That's strange.
The ones that are in her comments saying all kinds of nasty, disrespectful shit. Can't be doing too much if you got time to do that. And Tisha ain't the only one from the projects. There are a lot of people who come from the projects, even celebrities. But look at where they are now. Some people, don't rest until they saying something demeaning and disrespectful to Tisha. Even when she makes posts on her own IG page, people go over there fucking with her. Like, that's some sick shit. Even when she was on vacation, she's just a copycat and trying to be like Mel. If that's the case, anybody who goes on vacation and posts about it is copying off of Mel. Newsflash, Mel ain't the only one that can go on vacations. Believe it or not, people were actually doing the shit before she was even born. And I'm not defending Tisha because right now. Some people, don't rest until they saying something demeaning and disrespectful to Tisha. Even when she makes posts on her own IG page, people go over there fucking with her. Like, that's some sick shit. Even when she was on vacation, she's just a copycat and trying to be like Mel. If that's the case, anybody who goes on vacation and posts about it is copying off of Mel. Newsflash, Mel ain't the only one that can go on vacations. Believe it or not, people were actually doing the shit before she was even born. And I'm not defending Tisha because I'm some huge fan, because I don't really consider myself to be a fan of anyone but myself. But right is right and wrong is wrong. I just feel like it's ridiculous that people would hate somebody on the basis of their love for somebody else. People can love and admire Mel without hating and bullying Tisha. That's what I'm saying. And the crazy part.
And who always say that? Stormy them, all of them say the same thing. People hate Stormy because they love somebody else. Like they all say the same thing. But she not on their team though.
Is that the people was in her comments telling her that, you don't talk about people's kids. But every other day, motherfuckers talking about Knox. Ariana's baby. Oh, he screamed too much. Oh, he's autistic. Even be talking about his ears. It don't matter whose kid it is. He's still a kid. But I guess the only kids that are off limits are Mel's kids, though. And the only reason people even come at Tisha like that, like they do, is because they're a fucking fan of Mel's. If Mel was on good terms with Tisha, people wouldn't be saying and doing the shit that they do to Tisha. Case in point, Martell done cheated on Mel for years. Had a baby outside of the marriage. Called her a hoe on national TV. Told everybody that she didn't bathe their daughter, as in Sugar Mama. Called Mel all kinds of names, but yet some people are in the comments now saying, oh, they make a good couple. Oh, I hope they get back together soon. All because he and Mel are good now. So now Martell is cool with y'all again, all of a sudden. Make it make sense. Now people starting to come for Kimmy because of that clip that was shown in the mid-season trailer, where Mel said that Kimmy sent a screenshot to either Maurice or Marceau. She said that Kimmy sent a screenshot of those 2 Coke bottles with Van and Scott's names on it or whatever. Kimmy said that she didn't send shit. So I don't know. But what I do know is that it wouldn't be the first time that Mel has lied. And that's all I have to say about that.
Hear that? Hear that? When everybody know that Kimmy sent that motherfucking picture because Kimmy's picture was on the bottom motherfucking down of the screenshot, which means it came from her account.
So I'm about to be out. For those of you who haven't yet and enjoy my content, whether you always agree with me or not and can appreciate a different perspective, please consider subscribing to my True Tea podcast. It's only $4.99 a month, and you can cancel at any time. And my podcast is accessible at the touch.
So there we have it. Y'all seen the double downing in the comment section. So again, this wasn't just Mel did something that she didn't like and she was calling Mel on her shit. This is how she felt about Melody, period. In the comment section, people saying Melody is messy and all this shit, and Mel throw rocks and hide her hand. She in there, absolutely. Messy as fuck. All that shit in the comment section. Seen even Wintake talk up in that batch. Okay. So I don't know, y'all. Never could ever tell us what Mel lied about. Exactly. Exactly. But again, that's what they do now. Hey, brown skin confessionals. When they do that, they're edging in your head. They are the ones that's being manipulative. They are the ones that's doing the shit. They are the ones that's edging this in your ear. They keep saying, Tay lying, Mel lying, Tay lying, Mel lying, Tay lying, Mel lying. And that's they over and over and over again. After a while, people gonna forget that they never really even said what the fuck they lied about. I'm suing, I'm suing, I'm suing, I'm suing, I'm suing. Lawsuit, lawsuit, lawsuit. People just hyped up about the lawsuit. Ain't one came yet. I'm just saying. It's been a lot of people out here that's faking like they fuck with Melody and they really don't. And it wouldn't have been a problem if they wouldn't have to call themselves attacking me and people that I fuck with and like and all that type of stuff, even people that I don't, but just people that came and associated with me, came and showed support in my chat. They came and got attacked behind a motherfucker about some shit about Mel that a motherfucker don't even fucking like Mel. And y'all already see again how that person is. If she don't like somebody, she do not like them forever. Per her words. Per her words. So the people that content creators that used to support, that supports her and stuff like that, and they like all that bullshit that she doing, they just like her and Wanda. They're just like her and Wanda. They ain't no better. Birds of a fucking feather. Birds of a feather. Y'all have always seen my fucking loyalty. Always. If Mel did something that people was calling her on or some shit like that, I really didn't give a fuck. And it wasn't because I was excusing no behavior. I didn't give a fuck. Because after you do so much to a person, I don't give a fuck what that person do to you. Just like with Destiny. Destiny is a piece of shit ass person. Do I think what Sonny did was wrong if it was somebody else? Yes. But since it was Destiny, I don't give a fuck. Because Destiny don't have girl code. So therefore, you can't benefit off girl code. That's not how any of this works. Okay? So we're not seeing no damn movement on none of the shit they've been threatening to do and all this type of shit. We already seen there's no such thing as an illegal field trip to the courthouse. We already see that you can bring cameras and shit like that, phones in the courthouse. We also seen that Black Titanic had camera and phones in the courthouse. So yes, let me check this court docket and make sure ain't no updates yet today. Any updates on here that we need to get into, and then we're gonna get up out this mall. Who place is this? No movement in Mel and Benny case. Okay, so LeBerg responded yesterday. So that's what we got from there. Aww. Hey, Miss Cookie from the Shy. Y'all, we got a $25 cash out for Miss Cookie from the Shy, y'all. Y'all don't tell her we love her, we miss her. She having some problems, so she can't really be in the chat like that. But y'all show Miss Cookie from the Shy some love. Put some cookies in the chat for her. Okay, period. Hey, beautiful, still following you. Love you. Thank you. Love you too. We miss you. I told y'all have to be letting me know what's going on, because I be missing my folks when I see. I don't know if y'all done switched up on me or if something be wrong. But you know, my little faithfuls, I be checking up on y'all. Okay. Oh, thank you, Miss D. Brown, for the $10 cash up again for the court doc fees. Okay, period, because we need them around here. Okay. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let me give y'all the money song. I'm checking the docket. Let me put the money song on here while I'm checking the docket and give y'all the little money song. But thank y'all. Nice to hear from you, Miss Cookie from the Shy, and you, Miss D. Brown. D. Brown, you've been around here, though, okay? So we know you could.
Tell them that it's in my genes. Money, money, green, green. Money's all I need. Money, money, green, green.
And thank you again to Miss Angie B yesterday about Shaboing Boing and Ken's case. Like, child, that was a time. Okay, let me see. Did anybody go around there and see if any moving trucks? Hey, drop the mic, drop the crime edition, child. Did y'all see any moving trucks over there on at Shaboing Boing them house? Where is she at? I'm on page 4. Wait, let me go back. Nope, their divorce was final yesterday. Ain't no new documents on that. Let me see him in Maurice them case. No, they ain't got nothing new. All right, that's all we got for today then, y'all. Thank y'all for dropping up in this mall. I will see y'all maybe tomorrow. If we got any tea or anything going on, I'll see y'all tomorrow. If not, I might take a day to relax, okay? I need to catch up on my shows and do some reviews and stuff like that on my TikToks. So thank y'all so much again for pulling up on me. Thank you, everybody, for the cash up and everything. Hey, Miss Love. Hey, Miss Scott. Hey, Potty and Scott. Oh, hey, Cookie from the Shy. She got. That's right, Miss right, as long as we feel your presence and the love, okay, Miss Mary White out here. Wait, not Cookie. Child, Cookie said she wants it. She said Cookie from the shot. That you. You a mess, Cookie. Get on over there. She stayed down here the whole time, y'all. She ain't run upstairs. All right. So thank y'all. Love everybody, and I'll see y'all. Bye.